Pleasure to welcome you all at a one-of-its-kind, for the very first time, Asia Business Conclave 2K24 and the Asia Business Excellence Awards 2K24. Presence, ladies and gentlemen, here is a reflection of your dedication to advancing your respective industries, and we are truly happy to applaud for you. Ladies and gentlemen, this conference is not just a meeting of minds, as they say. If you're not networking, you're not working. But this is more than networking. It is a platform for fostering partnerships, building bridges, and inspiring change. Our agenda is rich with thought-provoking sessions, including panel discussions and opportunities that go beyond the ordinary. And we have curated an environment for all of you that encourages the sharing of diverse perspectives and the cultivation of new ideas. And we are also here to celebrate the Asia Business Excellence Awards that is a result of a comprehensive market research study. So without any further ado, it's time for us to felicitate our honorable chief guest. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a huge moment for us as we have with us Dr. Kiran Bedi, the first woman to have joined the officer ranks of the Indian Police Service. Ladies and gentlemen, she does it with her mind, body and soul in a tremendous way. Kiran Bedi ma'am, with a shawl please.
Thank you.
Sanjay sir, Ganesh sir, you can smile.
Oh, it's my
Ma'am is here with us, so there's good luck here with us. So thank you.
Thank you.
We'd like to welcome our super special guest. Let's put our hands together for Mr. Vikram Nair, Member of Parliament, Singapore. He has been included in India Business Law Journal's International A-list for lawyers, handling India work every year since 2018. He specializes in international arbitration, commercial and corporate litigation, insolvency and restructuring, and is experienced in handling complex multi-jurisdictional disputes. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Vikram Nair is a Member of Parliament of Sembawang GRC since 2011. Ladies and gentlemen, we're also truly humbled to have the brilliant presence of His Excellency Mr. Sok Koyan. OK Koyan was the Deputy Director General of the General Department of Legal, Consular and Border Affairs of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation prior to his accreditation to Singapore. Ambassador Sok Koyan graduated from the Paris 8 University in France with a master's degree in international law. Thank you for gracing us at this wondrous occasion.
Yeah, friends, I've spent many years now in leadership and governance and administration. I joined the Indian Police Service in 1972. And since I joined the officer ranks of the Indian Police Service, it started with leadership. It starts at the supervisory level, and all that you do is you keep growing. But the choice is yours, whether you want to lead or you want to be led.
Before delving into our discussion, could you provide a brief overview for the benefit of our attendees on what commercial disputes or international commercial disputes entail?
Hi everyone, thank you for having me. So I'm familiar with this area, not so much because I'm a member of Parliament, but actually because of my other job as a lawyer. And so this is what I do day to day as well. So international dispute resolution sounds like a big word, but it's not actually that complicated. International just means that the two parties are usually from different countries. right? So it could be one Singapore party, one Indian party, and a Thai party. So international transactions take place all the time, but that's all it means. And I'm sure many of the business owners here would have plenty of international transactions you're involved in. It can also be a situation where you have two parties in the same country, and this happens sometimes in Singapore because foreign entities like to incorporate companies in Singapore, but where the asset is overseas. So, for example, I've been involved in a dispute between the shareholders of a holding company, but the main asset happens to be in Australia. So these kinds of things happen as well. So this is what international disputes are. As to what they can encompass, it's a whole range of things, and almost all commercial and corporate transactions. Commercial transactions would be things like sale of goods, bills of ladings, lending transactions. Corporate would be more things like shareholder agreements, JV agreements, and so on. So these are the two main types of agreements that surface in international disputes.
Leadership, taking a cue from her remarks today, how do you see the Asian business leaders, the challenges and opportunities they have, and how do they see sustainability? What would you say?
Oh boy, I think it would have to start with the structure itself of leadership. In the industrial age and much of the bureaucratic knowledge age, we needed big organizations with somebody at the top making decisions, some team at the top making the plans, and then a huge workforce just doing it, just like Nike. But as we move into the creative age and an age in which we are networked and enabled with AI, Gen AI, ML, robots, and so forth, it democratizes strategic decisions, just like that AI is talking about right now. It democratizes strategic decisions, creativity, innovation, and more. So we need more networked organizations with flatter power structures, fungible boundaries between organizations and their ecosystems. And one of the things that people are really caring a lot about, and rightly so, is sustainability. So consumers want to have a dialogue, with companies about sustainability and about what those companies are doing. They need to be transparent. So the leadership of tomorrow is also transparent. B, personalization and hyper-personalization. Now you can design your own Nike shoe. You don't have to take some designer's word for it and just sort among a few choices. So
sure, you're not talking about Ipsy.
It could be. It very well could be. We were talking just earlier about, how by having smart products, smart services, smart commodities, increasingly we're able to know what's happening all along the supply chain, what's happening in our factories. Is something about to need to be repaired? How is your machine feeling today? Does its knees hurt and you're going to have to repair it? Smarter use of resources because we know where they are, when they're going to break down, and more social awareness because whoever's working on the stuff like at Ipsy, is it conflict free? Is it ethical? Are they earning a living wage under good conditions?
If I say about only artificial intelligence, it is the industry of 31.5 billion and it is increasing in leaps and bounds. Be sure that I am not talking about the digital world right now. I am sharing that it is artificial intelligence industry. If we talk of the digital industry only, India is 5.5 billion industry. And Singapore, although having much less population than India, it is approaching approximately 4 to 4.5 billion. So, with the digital transformation, with AI, it is not only we are saving the lives. There are very few things in this world which serves on the both sides. I mean to say, it is adding value to the people's life, and at the same time, people can make a lot of money out of that. So it's the combination of both, it's the fusion of both which can help India and Singapore to go a long way.
As mentioned recently, we studied the business of electric vehicle, and we know that it is going to go great. It is going to go every country in Asia will need to go electric vehicle. I think climate change and all this everyone knows, right? But if you look at the numbers, by 2015, gigaton carbon dioxide. I mean, gigaton means, it's huge, it's mathematics here. So we have to stop it somewhere. If you look at 2020, why there is a dip? Because of the pandemic. So all activities becomes less. Okay? Now, carbon emissions from energy combustion and industrial process. So now we go down to one more level, and you look at the countries that is contributing to this. Number one, the highest is still the US. Number two is China. Number three is Europe, the blue. And then is India. Now India, the black one, yes, is small, but India is really progressing and now adding to that carbon. And then ASEAN, and then the rest of the world. This one is by sectors. Now this is important. The power sectors still are the biggest contributor to, they're using coal, they're using diesel and so on. The second one, industry.
Really great topic. I love diversity, equity and inclusion. I live and breathe that topic as well. But just to set the tone, what does it mean to you, the DEI and also the diverse leadership? Ladies first, of course. Neha, tell us. See?
Thank you for inviting me to this event. And I have to say, thank you, Dr. Bailey, for being around. You were a huge role model for me when I was growing up, and it means so much. I've very often been asked about why I care about DEI, and quite honestly, my answer is two words. Brown woman. Do I have a choice? Do I really have a choice at all? And actually, I would say for most people in this room, I mean, whether you're men or women, skin color matters as well. And I think that's one of the things that we need to be aware of, that there are places we show up where there's a lot of privilege that we bring in with either our gender or our skin color. There are lots of places where we don't have that privilege. And it's understanding how to capitalize that, how each one of us has a seat on the table, a voice to be heard, a skill to be recognized, experience to be recognized. To me, that is what diversity, equity, and inclusion is all about.
I completely agree with you. Coming from Indonesia as well, coming from the adversity, I can really breathe what you just mentioned. Maybe, Jeffrey, what do you think about DEI, and what does it mean to you, the diverse leadership?
So basically, that if we talk about the DEI,
yep.
And then put into the context, I'm the only man sitting
okay.
So I always believe that every successful man, they always come with it's a very good son to have a very strong mother.
Can I get a round of applause for that to all mothers here? Woo!
There's always a strong mother, a strong woman. So put into the context about the diverse leadership, because I believe that the diverse leadership includes promoting and then valuing a variety of background, experiences, and perspective within decision-making roles. If we put in the context in the corporate level, and then this approach foster inclusive representation with a broader population. I always believe that the organization, it's like my company and the other global company, benefit from the implementation of the diverse leadership by gaining the range of idea and also the strategy that contribute to success and adaptability in ever-changing world.
Before I start, I would like to invite you to take a look at a family that most of you might be even more familiar with. than I do. So, a Bani family. How many of you have heard of this family? No one? Everyone, right? So I'm going to use this family to show you what have they done or not done for succession planning. So the patriarch, Dhirubhai, he started the business empire and he has 2 kids, Mukesh and Anil. So they were very close together when they were young, right? Until one day, the patriarch passed on in 2002. And then the 2 sons start to fight with each other. So the fight got so bitter that the mother had to come in and to settle and come to a compromise. So they stopped talking. The 2 brothers who were once very close with one another stopped talking to each other for years. So Mukesh actually learned this story, this lesson from his dad, and he wanted to change from his generation onward. So what he did was he trained the 3 kids that he had and put them into very good schools, learn about businesses, and then he split his $220 billion empire into 3 main verticals. The first one, Akashi, is taking care of the telecommunication business. And Isha is taking care of the fashion and retail business. And also, Anand is to be groomed to be the next leader for energy.
I'm the TED speaker of How Not to Lose $1 Billion, you didn't know you had, and the author of Wealth Management Isn't Just for the Rich. It's my great honor to be here today to give the speech on succession planning and inheritance planning.
How did you manage such a dignified position in such a competitive market?
I think one thing about me is I always keep up to the market trend and also improve myself always and see what is the need, how do I create value to the clients out there, people out there who are looking for wealth planning and also succession planning, inheritance planning, because there's a huge gap in knowledge. That's why we set up a lot of structures also in Singapore, and also I'm one of the founder of Asian Estate Planning Association. So our aim is to try to bridge the knowledge gap in inheritance and succession planning, and also to gather the professionals like lawyers, accountants, tax people who are doing taxes and all that to help people around the world to manage their wealth.
Let's give it up for the innovative leadership in multi-sectoral sustainable collaboration strategies in health. And it goes to National Cancer Society Malaysia, NCSM. Heartfelt congratulations. The Association and Society of Malaysia is the first not-for-profit cancer organization in Malaysia that provides education, care and support services for people affected by cancer and the general public. And feel free to have different poses, as I mentioned. Sorry for this, but yeah. Presenting the award for Export Leaders, and this is the very first award in this category for Export Leaders in PPR Pipes and Fittings, India. And it goes to KPT Piping System Private Limited. Amazing. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, KPT Piping System Private Limited is an emerging pipe manufacturing company which has been functional since 2007. The company has established itself as a rapidly growing manufacturer, exporter and supplier of premium quality pipes. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue and put our hands together for Beauty Project by SCSM, ACF and Estelas, all recipients for transformative approach to health prevention in Asia. Amazing lady, a huge round of applause, extra applauses for women empowerment here on stage, ladies and gentlemen. With us is Dr. Nori Kawahara, the Asia Empowerment Connector Award, and it goes to Miss Donna Emilia, co-founder and a member service director of EGN Singapore, Malaysia, and MD EGN Indonesia. She leads Asia's largest peer network for C-suite and entrepreneurs, embodying the qualities of a true leader. Award for Distinguished Social Work and Entrepreneur of the Year, and it goes to Mr. Lutfal Haq. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, his business comprises of lead varieties of business in stone, transportation, health services, export business.
मेरा नाम लुत्फुल हक है। मेरा गांव पड़ता है उदित नगर और 300-400 महीना में भी काम किया भाई। और आज का डेट में मेरा एक माइंस है और कुछ कैसा है और कुछ ट्रांसपोर्ट काम करता है।
सर आपने कैसे मैनेज किया अपनी इस पोजीशन को इतनी कॉम्पिटिटिव मार्केट में?
चलिए, ऊपर वाला का दुआ है, आशीर्वाद है और बहुत सारा आदमी मेरे एजेंट पे भी है और पता भी है और उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता। गरीब का दुआ है मेरा, ऊपर वाला का आशीर्वाद।
Presenting the dynamic leader in accounting profession. We had him here as our distinguished speaker as well, and it's a huge honor to give it up for Mr. Somnath Adda. Listed companies across India, Australia and Singapore. Currently the Chief Financial Officer of SGX listed Asian Pay Television Trust or APTT. Brite Asia, huge congratulations. The Beijing office started operations in 2002 and Shanghai in 2004. Brite Asia in Kuala Lumpur was established in 2005. Ladies and gentlemen, for the leading health and wellness brand of the year, and it goes to Health on Top. Brand in health and wellness. Invited as a guest to Uganda by the government of Uganda to help them grow the infrastructure with regards to health and sanitization.
How have you managed to secure a dignified position in such a competitive market?
I don't know if I have managed to use large words for me, but yes, God's been very kind on us. My parents have been a source of inspiration, and I think our dedication towards our customers, our clients, and the work that we are assigned, maybe bring us somewhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the most promising hospital for comprehensive eye treatment and surgical training, and it goes to Virdi Eye Hospital. Ladies and gentlemen, Virdi Eye Hospital, a leading eye hospital based in the heart of Chandigarh, the capital of Punjab and Haryana. With a legacy of excellence spanning over 21 years, they've been dedicated to providing comprehensive eye care services to their patients.
I am Dr. Devinder Gurdi. I am Medical Director of Virdi Eye Hospital, Chandigarh in North of India.
How have you managed to secure a dignified position in such a competitive market?
Actually, we introduced latest technology in phacoemulsification and lasers way back in 1995, and the development of such technology and bringing them close to the people who cannot afford it, especially in the villages, and we hold a few camps for them, and that has led to our success.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next award here at our Asia Business Excellence Award is for leading construction company in Telangana, India, and it goes to Nikhila Constructions and Developers Private Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, Srinivasa Rao's passion for becoming an entrepreneur led him to venture out on his own despite having a thriving professional career. In 2004,
we are building residential high-rise apartments nearby upcoming IT Neopolis with a passion. So we are building high-rise apartments with world-class amenities like podium parking, Eco STP, terrace skywalks, terrace barbecue, terrace ladies party zone. Like that, we have introduced so many world-class facilities. Along with that, world-class clubhouse, providing all required amenities to the residents.
The most promising consultant for rare metals, and the award, ladies and gentlemen, goes to Dr. B. Ravindra Prasad. Huge congratulations to Dr. B. Ravindra Prasad ji. Dr. B. Ravindra Prasad to kindly join us here on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, GRMT is a leading metal trader company into investment and finance around the globe, and Dr. B. Ravindra Prasad is the most promising and prominent Asia director, the global mastermind in innovative healthcare education, and it goes to Dr. Arvinder Singh. We are proud of you.
and foremost is my parents, who have always motivated me to achieve. They have always given me the tasks, the challenges, so that I can grow more. And more or less, God has been kind, so that whenever I used to prepare, whenever I have put my hard work, so there was always a divine hand which has given the opportunity along with that. So it is the luck. So luck means labor under correct knowledge. So one has to work hard under the correct direction, under the correct knowledge. So that is the one of the main factors which I will assign.
Let's give it up for the most promising sustainable multi-class asset management and investment firm, and it goes to SSV Capital. Congratulations to our founder and CEO, Mr. Ankur Ghosh. Founded by Ankur Ghosh ji in 2020, its emphasis on the 3 P's distinguish it in the financial industry. Congratulations to Mr. Ankur Ghosh. Ladies and gentlemen, our next award is for the best emerging hospital with latest treatment technology India, and it goes to Kant Multi-Specialty Hospital and Heart Care Center.
Thank you.
Magnificent congratulations to Kant Multi-Specialty Hospital and Heart Care Center. With us as the Managing Director, Dr. L. Kant. Dr. L. Kant is a leading name in the field of cardiology. He's an expert in non-invasive cardiology, handling critical cardiac emergencies. Our next award is for Social Iconic Impact Award for contribution towards environment and global peace. And it goes to Dr. Sangram Singh Mali. Congratulations to Dr. Sangram Singh Mali, a dedicated advocate for global peace. His leadership roles have extended from prominent government associations to global entities. Ladies and gentlemen, at the core of his diverse experience lies a profound commitment to instigating positive change and promoting peace through his various initiatives. Most dependable overseas education consultants of the year, and it goes to Irenic International Education Services Private Limited. They've assisted thousands of clients in achievement of their prosperous career abroad. With offices at multiple locations across India, Irenic is a one-stop solution to study abroad. We are proud of you, the very talented and the beautiful Miss Anjali Khatri. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the leading electric two-wheeler manufacturing company of the year. And it goes to Tunwal E-Motors Private Limited. Cutting-edge design to Indian consumers. Presenting, ladies and gentlemen, the leading electric two-wheeler manufacturing company of the year. And it goes to Tunwal E-Motors Private Limited. Presenting leadership in innovation and sustainable access strategies for Asia. And it goes to Sinner Group. Huge congratulations to Sinner Group. Let's congratulate. Congratulations to Mr. Sivam Naidu and Miss Vimla. Ladies and gentlemen, Sinner Group, which is devoted to provide the best products and services to their customers. Everything they do is geared forward, listening to their most treasured resource, that is their customers. And for this reason, many hours are spent collecting opinion to better their products and services. Let's give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for the most promising firm for innovative, sustainable green architecture and timeless designs, and it goes to Mindscape Design. Founded by Mr. Hiten Patel, an architecture, interior designing and landscaping firm based in Surat. With 23 plus years of experience, they specialize in designing spaces that are functional, which has led them to win many awards, including USGBC LEED Gold Certificate. Celebrating 25 years of empowering lives in Singapore goes to Mr. Manoj Thakur, who is qualified MSc in Yogic Sciences and over 20 years of experience in the field teaching and practicing yoga. He's trained more than 3,000 yoga instructors in Singapore. Right from 2003, experienced yoga therapist in India and Singapore, and conducts yoga instructor and therapy courses at Vyasa, Singapore. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the leader in social impact and awareness, Asia, and goes to Mr. Rajesh Kumar. And we just had the Filmfare Awards day before yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, where I was there, so it's very, very special.